State leaders and local government heads the world over are dropping mask and vaccine mandates that have been in place for months on end. And as PTV's Mark Fitalco narrates, with the daily new cases falling and the overall public health climate improving, government's pandemic response team is mulling a limited coverage of the mandate.
Amid the improving COVID-19 situation in the country, Vaccine Czar Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. said the mandatory use of face masks would most likely be dropped by the fourth quarter of 2022.
Definitely ang mga natin dyan is maybe after the transition of the new government, most likely baka siguro fourth quarter. Ang gagawin kasi natin is basically ipi-phase natin by quarter.
Meanwhile, Health Secretary Francisco Duque III said the minimum public health standards, including the wearing of face masks, should not be lifted immediately.
Less ang physical distancing, pero yung hand hygiene andun pa rin, paghugas ng kamay. So unti-unti, gradually we de-escalate the MPHS, the entire MPHS, no? Unti-unti, hindi pwedeng kaagaran magtatanggal ng mask.
For NTF Medical Advisor Dr. Ted Herbosa,
magsuot pa rin tayo ng mask sa mga enclosed spaces o yung mga high-risk na lugar. Palagay ko sa open air, pwede na tayong hindi mag-mask kung sakaling malaki sa populasyon ay fully vaccinated.
In line with this, the government is ramping up its vaccination drive to fully inoculate at least 77 million Filipinos by the end of March. According to NVOC, over 2.2 million individuals have been vaccinated under the Bayanihan Bakunahan 3, majority of which were given as primary doses. The government will also conduct information campaign in the BARM to speed up their vaccination. Herbosa also assured residents in these areas that vaccines are safe and halal.
Nag-announce na ang National Commission ng Muslim Affairs na aprobado naman to at hindi po haram yung ating mga bakuna at wala namang mga galing sa animals, and most of the vaccines that we got come from plant products.
Meanwhile, due to limited supply of vaccines, the Valenzuela city government has suspended its rollout of COVID-19 vaccines for children aged 5 to 11. NVOC Chairperson Mirna Kabutahe, however, assured that the reform-related vaccines for kids will be arriving soon in the country.
Ang gusto lang siguro ng Valenzuela naman, they have a heads up kung gaano pa yung kanilang doses para maabisuhan naman yung mga nanay kung ilan na ba yung pwedeng bakunan.
So far, over 209,000 children aged 5 to 11 have received their first dose of Pfizer vaccine. According to Vaccine Expert Panel Head Dr. Nina Gloriani, they will review if the interval between the first and second dose for the said age group could be 4 to 8 weeks following the recommendation of WHO. Mark Fitalco for The Nation.